Hey everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of Reaction Reviews. There's been a lot happening in the Star Wars fandom recently. There's news about the new Mandalorian TV series and the new Rogue One prequel series featuring Cassian Andor. There's the Twitter drama between John Boyega, Chuck Wendig, and other Star Wars personalities, between them and the fans. And then there's the new animated series Galaxy of Adventures. There's the new trailers for some big fan films that are coming up, and we'll get to all of those eventually. But today we're going to be looking at the fan film Star Wars The Last Gallon by YouTuber Remake The Last Jedi. Now, the actual fan film was just released as I'm filming this episode on November 27th, 2018. And I'll film myself reacting to the video live and show you my reactions in just a few minutes. And I'll certainly have to edit that down too to fit within approximately a 20-minute episode. But first I want to react to the teaser trailer. Now, I don't know whether this is going to be an original fan film or a fan re-edit of some actual footage from The Last Jedi. But based on the title, The Last Gallon, I'm going to assume that it's going to mock The Last Jedi. I imagine, based on that title, that it refers to the whole plot point in The Last Jedi where the Resistance were running out of fuel, and if I remember correctly, only had enough left for one jump to hyperspace. So, when I first saw the title, I thought it was going to be a parody, like the How It Should Have Ended parody of The Last Jedi, which we saw in Reaction Reviews episode number 2. But I just looked at the stats on YouTube, and the fan film's actual runtime is 1 hour, 32 minutes, and 14 seconds. So now I'm thinking that it's going to either be a tribute-style montage of actual footage, like the Chosen One video we saw in episode 3, or more likely a fan re-edit like Ivan Ortega is making. And we saw the teaser trailer to that in Reaction Reviews episode 1. So I don't know yet which it is, but let's take a look and find out. So here it is, the teaser trailer for Remake the Jedi, Star Wars The Last Gallon, from August 23rd. This is the teaser trailer, or the trailer.
Hi, I'm holding for General Hux.
This is Hux. You and your friends are doomed. We will wipe your filth from the galaxy.
Okay, I'll hold.
Okay, this is the Yo Mama scene.
Hux,
He can.
with an H. If you reach him, tell him Leia has an urgent message for him.
You're making it like it's real
About
dramatic.
his mother.
What is the point of all this if we can't blow up 3 tiny cruisers?
That's true.
They can keep it arranged.
That's
where
what we're
our cannons
asking.
are ineffective against their shields.
They won't last long burning fuel like this.
It's a reference to the
Just
fuel.
a matter of time.
We cannot outrun the First Order fleets.
They can track us through light speed.
Yeah. Just show up 30 seconds later and we'd have blown a ton of fuel, which, by the way, we're dangerously short on.
See there, Finn just made
give it
another
to me one
reference
more
to
time. Sneak
dangerously
on board.
short on
Disable the
fuel.
tracker.
That's what they're
I'll see
doing.
the ships before
They're
they
pointing
realize
out all the references
Exactly
to
one guy I trust
where they're... Okay.
The master code breaker. You'll find him.
Okay, so it looks like it's focusing on all the mistakes, the plot holes, and the inconsistencies of The Last Jedi.
Red Pablo.
The master code breaker.
Yep, those are the shuttle parkers.
Alright. Did you find the master code breaker?
When fuel is low.
A code breaker.
Need a left?
Cloaking our approach should be off their scopes. Then you slice a slit in their shield, blip blappity bloop, and slip right through.
With our current fuel consumption, there's a very limited amount of time that we can stay out of
So
range
there,
from Star
Poe
Destroyers.
just made a
The fleet is
Another
running
reference.
on fumes.
to the limited amount of
Medical
fuel.
frigate is out of fuel.
And Rose said they're running on fumes.
Fuel reserves at 6 hours. Maintain our current course. Steady on.
Finn, Rose, where are you guys?
Okay, so that would have been an honest trailer to what The Last Jedi was going to be like. See, when we when we actually got the trailer to The Last Jedi, it was exciting. I was thrilled. I was all excited to see Last Jedi when it came out, and then we ended up with this, and I was like, "What in the world?" I mean, it was like a completely different movie. Okay, so the trailer was footage from The Last Jedi edited together to emphasize the plot point over the fuel shortage. Now, having seen the trailer and also knowing the runtime of the actual fan film, I'm of the mindset that it's going to be some sort of re-edit of The Last Jedi, either editing out the scenes from the trailer or editing it in a way that makes those scenes make sense. Now, this is exciting for me because I want a version of Episode 8 that I can enjoy. Something that can replace Rian Johnson's piece of Nerf poodoo in my personal Star Wars canon. Okay, so here we go. Now we're watching the actual 92-minute fan film Star Wars The Last Gallon by Remake The Last Jedi. Alright, so it begins with the 20th Century Fox bumper music over the Disney logo. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Alright, so we're using the classic Star Wars motif with the John Williams score. And the scroll. Okay, I like this. It's intended to replace Episode 8. Alright, let's go ahead and read the scroll. The Resistance leaves the planet of Dakar. They didn't load enough fuel for 2 light-speed jumps. Then all of their bombers were killed because Poe wanted to finish his mission. The inept General Hux and the entire First Order can't shoot down one X-Wing because Poe is just too good of a pilot. The Resistance escapes. Okay, so this is obviously making fun of The Last Jedi. Uh-oh, the First Order, who the Resistance just narrowly escaped, conveniently has a new technology that is tracking the Resistance. What follows is one of the greatest chase scenes in cinematic history. Do I detect a hint of sarcasm there? By the way, I'm turning the volume down on the playback to lower my chances of a copyright strike from Disney Lucasfilm. Like I said in my last video, I can't get a straight answer from YouTube as to why exactly I got the strike for my Star Wars Resistance episode of Reaction Reviews. So I'm just guessing and trying to take precautions. Okay, it's the classic score. Okay. I like the concept here of using the classic opening in space motif. Okay, here come the Star Destroyer. Okay, the CG's a little bit disappointing. Kind of two-dimensional. Well, do have to remember this is just a fan film, so we can't be too critical of they're not having the latest and greatest technology for making a fan film. Okay. Alright, okay, I think I know what they're doing here. Let's fast forward a little bit to see if they are doing what I think they're doing. Yeah, I get it now. The most cinematic chase scene in history, or most one of the most epic, however they worded it there. Yeah, let's keep speeding it up here. 25 times. Let's speed it up as fast as we can here and see if the entire thing is just this one scene. See there, you can see the ship's actually moving at normal playback speed. You can't tell that it's even moving. Yep, congratulations, guys. We just got pranked. Punked. Rickrolled, Star Wars style. Alright, let's see what happens when the Star Destroyer catches up with the Raddus. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. And 3, 2, 1. Yep. So that was it, guys. 92-minute space chase scene. Okay. I don't know whether to give this a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I get the joke. It's a good one. That is what a space chase scene would look like if you couldn't jump to light speed or hyperspace if you ran out of gas. And it's in real time. So I have to give them credit for that, for the originality. I did kind of get my hopes up, though, anticipating something a little more substantive. It didn't necessarily have to be serious, but I don't know, the hype kind of set me up for disappointment. Maybe I'm kind of being unfair. It was a good joke. Okay, alright, I'll give it a thumbs up. After all, we've still got Ivan Ortega's FilmFix edit to think of The Last Jedi to look forward to. And we got some other fan films coming out. So what did you guys think? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Tell me in the comments. But please give this video a thumbs up, even if you didn't like the video that we just watched. And if you did like it, maybe go over to Remake The Last Jedi's YouTube channel and give him some love while you watch the entire 92-minute space chase scene in real time, if that's the sort of thing that floats your boat or flies your spaceship. So, since we fast-forwarded through this film, we've got some extra time left over for this episode. So, while we're here, let's go ahead and take a look at Ivan Ortega's full trailer for his Last Jedi re-edit. Like I said earlier, we saw the original teaser trailer in Episode 1 and his open letter to Disney, featuring fan reactions to the teaser and my special edition video of Episode 1. So now's a good time as any to check out the new full-length trailer. So let's watch it together. Here it is. Okay, the opening scene. See, he showed this in the teaser trailer. He gives it back to her instead of tossing it over his shoulder.
What do you know about the Force?
Something inside me has always been.
Good scene.
I was awake. I'm afraid.
Going for an emotional tone in this trailer.
Need a teacher. Skywalker lives.
He's going to be the teacher in this
Seed
one.
of the Jedi Order lives. As long as it does, hope lives in the galaxy.
See, Skywalker lives. I'm really hoping that he focuses on that.
And we suspect there is a spy between us.
A spy between us. It should be a spy among us.
The lightsaber is not.
But that was a dialogue there that he added.
It is an extension
Wasn't in the film.
of yourself, just like the Force.
Beginning of their end. Destroy it.
See, I think he's going to have Hux be more menacing here too.
Between the light and the dark.
Here we come to there's the green lightsaber. See, that's one of the big things is he fixed the green lightsaber. He's showcasing some of the effects and changes that he's actually making in the film, not just taking out scenes.
Reach out with your feelings.
Some pretty good editing skills here. He's got the timing down on those explosions with the music. That shows that he's got the editing skills to do this right. Very nice. Alright, so that's it. The official trailer number 2 for Ivan Ortega's FilmFix edit of The Last Jedi.
Alright, here we go. The first trailer from our first reaction reviews episode had a somber tone with the cello and piano background music. This one also started off with a somber tone, but built to the epic choral, then orchestral theme at the end. I think it was a well-rounded trailer in terms of its feel, and left me with a generally more excited feeling than the first trailer did. And I think that was also because this trailer gave us more footage and a better glimpse at what Ivan's going to give us in the final film. Once again, the focus was on Luke training Rey to become the leader of the new generation. You need a teacher, he told her. But Rian Johnson never let Luke follow through with being her teacher. Now Ivan's fixing that. The trailer also incorporated elements of the Resistance's battle with the First Order. We saw more of Poe, which was great. I would have liked to see more of Finn, but there really wasn't a lot of his appearances in The Last Jedi, which I personally consider salvageable. Speaking of which, Ivan's trailer completely ignored the absolutely worthless Canto Bight subplot, which could have been great if it were written by a competent writer who wasn't obsessed with virtue signaling to the SJW crowd. But as it was filmed, I think it's unsalvageable. I think Ivan's going to have to completely retcon the whole Canto Bight subplot in order to save the film. And because of Johnson's horrible incompetence in this regard, Finn, who was shaping up to be a great character in the Star Wars universe, was completely wasted in Episode 8. I liked seeing the clip from Luke's flashback with young Kylo. I think that scene helped to fill in some of the blanks between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens, and also helped feed the hunger of fans wanting to see or hear those stories, hopefully in a medium that doesn't have to recast classic characters like they're rumored to be considering, and we'll talk about that more in our premiere episode of The Light Side News coming soon to this channel. But back to the trailer. Ivan's intentionally making Hux, General Hux, more menacing in this version, like he was in The Force Awakens, getting rid of the cringy scenes where he was turned into this generation's Jar Jar Binks. I did notice the poor grammar in the dialogue that they added by Admiral Akbar, where he says, "We suspect that there is a traitor between us." Proper grammar should be among us. There wouldn't be a traitor between you. It would be a traitor among you. And hopefully Ivan can still fix that, because his attention to detail in this project is astonishing. He did a behind-the-scenes video that you can go over and watch on his channel if you want to, showing how he fixed a scene where a lightsaber blade disappeared for 27 frames, and that was in the scene where Rey and Kylo were battling against the Praetorian Guard. He's also rotoscoping lightsabers in some fight scenes. There's costumed actors and others, presumably with their faces obscured, so he's going far beyond the expectations of any fan film that I've ever seen before. And of course we talked in episode 1 about the green lightsaber replacing the blue one. We saw that here in the trailer. I'm really looking forward to this FilmFix version of The Last Jedi. As I said earlier, this could potentially be the solution to filling in the empty hole in a lot of fans' canon between episodes 7 and 9. Because by and large, episode 8 had a lot of potential. The special effects were amazing. The first half of the movie, for the most part, was excellent. And hey, it's Star Wars, so it's got amazing characters and an amazing universe or galaxy of the franchise as its base. But the writer and director, Rian Johnson, who clearly was not a fan of Star Wars, ruined it, and earned himself the nickname Ruin Johnson by ignoring and contradicting the plot points and character development J.J. Abrams set up in episode 7. And intentionally writing a story designed to, quote, subvert the expectations, end quote, of fans, and, quote, let the past die, kill it if you must. In other words, to take a big crap on the franchise and the fans, to erase the great history of Star Wars, which is basically what Disney's canon purge was, and to rewrite it as some new PC SJW galaxy. Sorry, but that's not my Star Wars. Leave that social justice virtue signaling for other franchises. Respect the past. Honor continuity. Make a film that makes sense and keep Star Wars the same fun, escapist space opera that people from all different backgrounds can enjoy. Now, I'm not saying that Star Wars wasn't political. Of course it was. It always has been. But George Lucas knew how to present it in a way that let the viewers draw their own conclusions. Thanks to George Lucas, we could have the characters in Kevin Smith's Clerks debating whether or not the rebels were terrorists. And Palpatine's rise to power in the prequels, the political references were subtle. But the new Star Wars, in many ways, feels like it's in your face, like they're trying too hard. And it's cheapening the franchise into something that's no longer timeless and classic. And classy, by the way. Star Wars, it seems, is losing its sense of class. So maybe J.J. Abrams can start to turn that back around with Episode 9. At least that's what I'm hoping. And to start to make things right again, as he had Lor San Tekka saying in The Force Awakens. But Ivan's attempting to do that for Episode 8. Skywalker lives. Hope lives in the galaxy. No one's ever really gone. These lines, I think, were perfect for illustrating the purpose of this project, to save the past from those within Disney Lucasfilm who seemed dead set on killing it, and to bring hope back to the galaxy, and to coin a phrase, make Star Wars great again. Which brings us to a personal note. I'm working on a documentary called Make Star Wars Great Again, which I plan to put on YouTube when it's completed, where you can watch it free of charge. And with that in mind, I've designed a Make Star Wars Great Again t-shirt. So I want to say thanks to all my 28 subscribers so far, and all those who viewed, liked, and commented on my videos. Now, our goal is still 10,000 views, 1,000 likes, and 100 subs. And when we reach that, I'm going to give away a free Make Star Wars Great Again t-shirt to a random subscriber. So be sure to subscribe, to hit that notification bell, watch my videos, give a thumbs up to the ones you like, and share them with your friends on social media. And also, make your... Let me know that you subscribe, because YouTube, the way the algorithm is, it doesn't let me know who all my subscribers are. So let me know that you subscribed. Either comment down below or make your subscriptions, don't set them to private. That way I can see that you actually subscribed. And comment on my videos too. What did you think of Ivan's trailer? Are you still excited about his Last Jedi re-edit as I am? You think he can salvage the mess Rian Johnson made? Or maybe you actually even like the direction Johnson took the franchise. So let's talk about it in the comments section. While you're at it, check out and support some other Star Wars YouTubers who put out some great content. For example, Ivan Ortega and Remake The Last Jedi, the ones who put out the videos that we reviewed today. And also some others I personally enjoy. And now these plugs are unsolicited, unbiased, and unpaid. I really just legitimately like them and want to support the Star Wars fan community on YouTube. And of course, their content is their opinions, with which I may or may not agree, so I can't necessarily give a blanket endorsement of all of their content, but I do believe that they're all worth checking out. For example, there's Star Wars Theory, John Matrixx, Rhodes Rants on Star Wars, John Talks, Entertainment Hacker, SC Reviews, and many, many more. So check out their channels and give them some support. Thanks again for watching. Be sure to come back next time for some more Star Wars content. Till then, may the Force be with you all.